Hello friends, good afternoon. So there's been a change of plan. Me and Andy have split up. I've just got to keep an eye out. I think I might have to go through here. Right, what happened? I've mentioned it in some videos that have not made it to YouTube. I might have mentioned it in one YouTube that has got one YouTube video, but I've had a few health problems, or I am having a few health problems, and I've been put on a few different medications. So anyway, on the tour, the first one, you get to a certain location and then Graham starts talking and you're there for about half an hour. So I took my sitting pad, sat down, and I could feel myself nodding off. But my mate Andy was keeping an eye on me, said I actually fell asleep. So I thought, I can't keep doing this. So I had a look on the OS map, because it's not as if I feel tired. It's just the minute I stop doing anything, I start drifting. So I looked on the OS app, and I'd already overheard people talking about Windmill Hill, because apparently you can see the whole of the Avebury site from Windmill Hill. So that's the plan. I am going to climb a hill. What a surprise. It's not too far, but I'm trying to take the circular route, and from the not just should we be able to see the whole Avebury site, we should be able to see at least one, possibly two of the white horses. So this has got a lot of potential, this walk, and it's not a long walk. I'll probably make it back and they'll still be on the tour. So still time to fall asleep while the tour's going on. So yeah, that's the new plan. So I've just got to get the OS map out, make sure I'm heading in the right direction, and as always, I'll bring you back at points of interest. So I will warn you now, if you're on O2, internet is pretty awful. The OS map tells me path should be here, but because we're just going off GPS, we're not going off the internet. Fortunately, we haven't got far to go, and this says, oops, Windmill Hill, 1.25 miles. So this is the way we shall go. I might as well briefly talk about what's going on with me medically, or what we think's going on. We think I might have some form of rheumatism, because my right hand is swollen up, not massive or anything, but it's certainly swollen, and my toes are swollen up, apart from my big toe, all my other toes. Now I've become a regular at the place where you go to give blood in Stoke, almost becoming on first name terms with the nurses. They're all being lovely with me. I've had an x-ray, and so far everything's coming back inconclusive. I've also had a MOT, as I've recently had a landmark birthday, and everything's showing really healthy. Like, I thought I'd at least need, let me just cross this bridge. It's an interesting one, isn't it? Yeah, they check your weight against your height and all manner of tests, your blood pressure. Well, I did have an issue with my blood pressure a couple of months ago, but we've got that back down to a normal a normal person's my age. And as I say, I've just passed a landmark birthday, so you can probably guess how old I am. But I was really expecting them try to give me statins, because they have mentioned my cholesterol's a bit high, and my mum was told to try statins, and they really had a nasty effect on her, and I really didn't want to go on them. Anyway, I went for this checkup, and the nurse says you're in perfect health. You know, I've got no need to offer you statins. So they just can't figure out what's making my hand. It's just my right hand. My left hand's fine. My right hand and my toes, apart from my big toe, and none of it. Well, it occasionally gives me pain, but in general, you know, I'm still doing big long hikes. You know, I climbed a mountain climbed a couple of Wainwrights, camped up there, no issue. But then today, I sat down to listen to a talk, and I fell asleep, and that was after a fantastic night's sleep last night. So they are trying a couple of medications to bring down the swelling, so it could be side effects from these two, but I don't know. But rather than just going to different locations, and that's the other thing, I've been into this history. My dad was fascinated with this kind of history, so I've been into it all my life, reading different books, watching documentaries, you name it. Whereas my mate Andy, I think it's quite new to Andy, so a lot of what I did here this morning, hang on, I've just got another one to cross. They're the noises you make when you reach a certain age. So a lot of what I did here this morning wasn't new, so I thought, I'd overheard people talking that from Windmill Hill you can see the whole site of Avebury. Now, I've took my drone up and I've had a look through the drone, and it looks awesome, but to be able to go and climb a hill, one that's only 1.25 miles from where we took that stile, and I think it was 1/4 mile to get there, so 1.5 miles, because I don't feel tired at all, so I might as well go and climb Windmill Hill and have a look at this whole site, this whole amazing neolithic site, and see one of the white horses. We are going to try and see all of these sites, but they've given out rain again. What a surprise, coming in tonight, and we've got to be gone by lunchtime at the latest tomorrow. So we want to try and see everything anyway, but it'd be nice to see some of it while it's dry. So anyway, I've rabbited on long enough. When I know what is up with me, I shall tell you. But one thing I will say, the things that are up with me, the swelling, it's not stopping me doing absolutely anything. Though falling asleep during a talk, that's not good. That really isn't good. Okay, this looks an interesting one. So, right, I'll bring you back in a bit. So, one question I've got, I was planning on asking it, and if I get back in time, I will ask Graham, who's doing this tour. But obviously there's stone circles throughout the UK, but why is it that Wiltshire has got the two main ones? You know, obviously Stonehenge is 40 odd miles down the road, and then here we've got the biggest one in Europe, and they're both in Wiltshire. what makes Wiltshire so special. So any historians, or yeah, you don't have to be a historian if you know the answer, please let me know in the comments, because I really would like to know. I know the capital, the neolithic capital of the UK is actually up in Orkney, but all these major sites are down here in Wiltshire. So yeah, if you can answer me that, please leave a comment, I'd appreciate it. One last little observation. Car parks and the overthrow car parks are absolutely heaving. And I was just about to say, yeah, there's people everywhere, you can't move from people. And I've come for a little walk just outside. And I was about to say, I'm not seeing a soul. And then there's a guy behind me. So yeah, I'm not as alone as I thought I was. But yeah. It's a very busy. Avebury is very busy on a Saturday, a nice Saturday is that as well. So, right, just thought I'd say that. So my friends, we are coming to the end of the first trail, and we are about to hit a trail called White Horse Trail. So, and that is going to take us directly over Windmill Hill. Here we go. Well, I'll get through the gate first. Oh, this is a proper track. Windmill Hill, 1 mile. So, oh, and there's someone coming down. So it is a bit busier than I thought. And it's a steady uphill. It's quite a cold wind for June. This isn't right. But anyway, we are on White Horse Trail. So I am hoping to finally see my first white horse. Catch you in a bit. A quick one, guys. Ever since we've got here, which is been about 24 hours now, we did a lot of driving around yesterday. Not so much today, we just drove straight into Avebury, but we've been looking for crop circles. We took the drones up this morning. We saw what we thought might have been one, but we don't think it is. But you can see why Wiltshire is crop circle capital. I don't know what these are, but for them men and with the boards who do them, it's absolutely perfect. It's perfect territory for them. My take on crop circles, well, I don't know if the video's out yet. I'm running a bit behind with videos. but I'm a massive fan of the Y-files, and just like AJ, who hosts the Y-files, I thought crop circles were 100% bogus. But basically 99% of crop circles are bogus, but there's 1% that, you can't account for, and it goes deep. It involves MI5, the CIA. It's and it's one of the longest Y-files episodes there is as well. And AJ said at the beginning he thought he'd be able to debunk this with a little bit of research, but not quite. So there is a little something to them. No sign of them for us yet. Like I say, we thought we saw something on the drones this morning, but I think it's just where a tractor turned around. So, but you really can see the way the different crops are. I'm not sure what I'm walking next to, but it really is ideal crop circle territory. Right, I'm about to move into looks like Big Daisy kind of field. So anyway, I'll bring you back in a bit. Weird angle for me this, but how beautiful. That is just, with the wind blowing, that's beautiful. That truly is beautiful. Big daisies and some red flowers thrown in for good measure, but absolutely beautiful. So it's windy. Hopefully you can hear me. I've got my back to the wind. I've made it to the top of Windmill Hill, or kind of to the top, but I cannot see any white horses yet. But there is another summit over there, so we're going to head that way. Avebury is down in that direction. I mean, it's a magnificent view of Wiltshire. But I am up here for the white horse. In fact, there's a guy here, I'm going to ask him. Well guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm disappointed. I just saw a chap chilling with his mountain bike, and I asked him, said I've come here because I've been told you can see the whole site of Avebury, as well as at least one, possibly two white horses. And he laughed and started to scratch his chin. And I said to him, that's not very optimistic. He's like, well, I think someone's been telling you, or someone doesn't know the stuff, because he's told me where there is a white horse. So, I ain't got any hiking poles. So let me just zoom you guys in a little bit. Hopefully, you can see a tower just the other side of that woodland there. So let me zoom you back out again, because it looks crap zoomed in. So there's a white horse on the other side of that. Now this could well be the White Horse Trail, and it could take in all the white horses, so the trail name could be true. I have not got time to get over there and get back to meet Andy, because we want to see a load. We've got a lot to see. We've got to leave at lunchtime tomorrow, and there's still a load of stuff to see. I mean, if it was just me, I'd carry on. I really would. I've got enough food, I've got enough juice. But that just wouldn't be fair on Andy. It's a grand view though. I mean, let me just straighten you up. And this is Wiltshire, guys. I mean, we can still go a little bit higher. Crop circle, capital of the UK, and well, they say the neolithic capital of the UK is up in Orkney, but the main sites are down here in Wiltshire, you know, Stonehenge and Avebury. And this is another kind of mound, without a doubt. You've got your ditch, and then we'll climb again. So this is historic, without a doubt. And oh gosh, I'll have to get a phone view of that. I think I can see a red kite. It's definitely a bird of prey. You won't see it on this camera, but I've actually been watching that for a few minutes, so I'll get a phone video. This is as high as we're getting, and this is definitely some kind of historical mound. So yeah. And I'm guessing if you're going on the White Horse Trail, you go that way. Possibly that way, but I very much doubt it. So yeah, someone down in Avebury was telling porkies, but it's still been good to come for a good few miles walk and see them daisies and just get some nice panoramic views. Yeah, these guys, I'd say they're on the White Horse Trail. And as I say, I'm stood on so what we'll do, we'll head back, and I'll do some, depending on how many people are there, try and do a little bit of cinematic filming. I don't know if I mentioned, got some great drone footage first thing this morning, so happy with that. And I'm on some kind of, there must be loads of these mounds. Very historical county. Right, I will bring you back, probably back down in Avebury. See you in a bit. Just before I head down, you can see why I've carved in the white horses, because it's this white chalk, which is kind of similar to the chalk hills down in Winchester, but they're a different chalk, these are, because they're not they were slippy, they were down in Hampshire. These are not so slippy, and almost like clay, so you can see why they were easily moulded. Hopefully we get to see, because that's all I want to see now. There is other things, but I just want to see a white horse now. That's it. Hopefully we get to see one tonight. We got rain coming in about 6 o'clock, and then it's going to rain all night and all day until at least I think the sun comes out about 3 hours after we have to leave. So, but me and Andy have been lucky just lately, so can't complain, and today's been grand. So right, I'm rambling, I'm good at that. So I will see you down in Avebury, definitely. Bye bye for now. Well, you won't quite believe it. I know only a second's passed on the video, but a good hour and 10 minutes has passed. So I realised it's roughly a 2-hour hike from me leaving the van in Avebury the same time Andy left. We both left at the same time, him to go back on the tour, me to come on this hike. But anyway, so not long probably after one of my last posts, a little rumble in my stomach, and I thought, I need some trail food, and I've got some lovely chocolate cakes in my bag. So just bear with me. Sorry, let's tie that up. I got a couple. I've got 4 half now. I've got 2 left. So I thought, and with these daisies blowing like they are, I thought to myself, I'll just do a quick 10-minute time lapse of the daisies blowing. That'll look cool. So set the time lapse up. I haven't even had a look at it yet. See what it looks like. Hopefully that's come out all right. Anyway, I'm just trying to remember the way to go. I've just texted me mate, because really I should have been back in the next 8 minutes, and I'm likely to be back at best in the next 48 minutes. But I know where I'm going. So I sat down, set up the time lapse, had my chocolate cakes, and just lied down. And the minute, I'm not joking, the minute I put my head back, the sun came out, and it was just, and you know me, I love nature, and there I was, belly full of chocolate cake. I've got plenty of juice, so I'd had a big drink of my electrolyte drink, and I'm away, and all was good with the world. The sun was shining. I was in I'm in a different long grass now. Wouldn't it be cool if a crop circle just appeared? Anyway, never mind. And I fell asleep. Which isn't surprising, considering I fell asleep on the tour this morning. But I slept, whereas on the tour I had Andy to keep nudging. Well, I only fell asleep properly once on the tour, and Andy woke me up. And even though I kept nodding again on the tour, I managed to keep myself awake. Well, this time I was totally on my own, me and Mother Nature. I've been out for an hour, so I just came to. I'm like, whoa, what? You know, when you come to a bit in a different place, and I couldn't find my phone. My phone was hiding basically, so that was a bit of a panic. found my phone, and it's like, right, what time is it? 20 past 4. Oh my God, I'm supposed to be back in 10 minutes. So anyway, I've texted Andy. I think he should be able to receive me text down there. There's no point me WhatsApping him or anything like that, because the internet is just terrible. So, and Andy will be talking for a good half an hour after the tour, so shouldn't be a problem. But yeah. But I was happy. I mean, that is me happy. The only thing missing really was a tent and spending the night. I mean, it's not the best hill, but yeah, but I need to get back because we're getting on the trail of these horses and all that kind of thing. So, right, rabbiting on. I slept in for, well, I slept in the long grass for an hour, unexpected, and now I've got to get on with it. So that means, yeah, I'll probably finish this one back in Avebury. Because there's nothing you've not seen that we're getting back exactly the same way. So yeah, I'll do an outro when we get back to Avebury. See you there. So Dumbass here. So this is half an hour later. We're not far off the outskirts of Avebury. But I thought, I've not had a reply off Andy. You know, some people reply to text, you know, that text didn't need a reply. But some people, you know, don't bother. Read it, say, oh, Pete's going to be late, I'll see him when he gets back. Others reply and say, okay mate, no worries, or where are you? And so I checked, and it was an RMS text, wasn't it? It hadn't been sent. So I quickly changed it to SMS. Climb this bridge again. Sure, I did a post climbing this bridge coming the other way, and the text got sent straight away. But I really hope he's not being stood by the van waiting for me. Yeah, and also, just before I fell asleep, I tried to send a video, a post on Facebook, and you know, it was a big post, well, 3 videos, 1 quite long video, and 2 photos, and it still hadn't posted after I'd been asleep for an hour. It's kept trying to post, but yeah, internet around here is crap. Or if you're on O2, it is. So just thought I'd tell you that. A little bit of info. Another style. Right, I really will see you back in Avebury, because my battery's running low as well. Well guys, I'm about 10 minutes from the van, I think. I do recognise some things, so I think I am walking in the right direction, but wow, this place is confusing. But still well under the hour at the moment anyway, which I promised Andy. So yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna end this little hike, this Hampshire hike here. Thanks as always for watching, really appreciate it. We will be back camping, I promise, because this is giving me 2 videos now. We've got a little droney video and a drone video around Chatley Whitfield. This isn't the right way. I know which way I've got to go. yeah, next is a drone video, a drone and a Chatley Whitfield video put into one. A bit of a mix mash, if you like. Then this video, and then we are getting back to the camping, I promise. So, but anyway, they're all outdoor videos, which is basically what my channel is, outdoor adventures. So that's what we're having. And I will see you. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye for now. Hasta luego, amigos.